We got a lot of info for you guys today, man, from false bans all the way to RCA giving us a secret sauce on how to win in triple threat. Let's get into the news. You guys have been showing mad love on the video, so first I want to start off with a couple comments that were left on the last video. Let's see these comments, y'all. At McNoy, day 3 of asking for huge content creators to know this as PC players. 90% of PC players who snipe are massively banned by 2K. Please help us get noticed and unbanned. First of all, huge content creator. Oh, do you mean that? He's trying to butter me up. But secondly, if anybody has more information on this, I would love to cover it on either the podcast or on one of these videos. McNoye, if you're watching this, hit me up, man. I'm trying to get more details. I'd love to get some exposure on this issue. DBG watched the video, y'all, and he saw that my boy Twisted Thoughts said DBG ruined hidden gems, and this is his response. I don't even play 2K25, and I'm being blamed for people hating a brand new 2K25 concept. This is crazy. Like, honestly, this made me laugh out loud. I was at work when I read this comment, and honestly, it seems like DBG is getting like the scapegoat. He's getting the Ronnie 2K treatment. Like, you know, when you miss a jumper, you blame Ronnie. If anything's wrong in my team, we blame DBG. That's just, those aren't the rules. We just play by them, bro. We got new content dropping, y'all. The set looks mediocre at best. The Jermaine O'Neal is gonna be really good, actually. If you watch my top 10 pink diamond hidden gems cards, he actually almost cracked my top 10. He was just outside the top 10. He's really a great overall player. But what this more importantly means is two things. One, we're gonna have a 10 box coming. That's gonna be a W grind. And two, we're gonna get an update to Moses breakout method. So now the 2010s will actually have a deluxe pack option. So now when you get through those portals, you can actually go to the 2010 portal and hope you can get something decent. Big C Richie dropped a poll, also friend of the podcast, Big C Richie, dropped a poll saying, do you feel like you can build a competitive team with no money spent this year? Before I answer, comment down below two things. Do you think you could build a competitive team, no money spent this year? And two, what do you think were the results of the poll? Okay, so first, comment those down below and let's see these results. All right, here's the results. It actually was a lot more lopsided than I thought it was gonna be, because that's not my answer, honestly. We do have one response I saw in the comment section that I really like, so I'm gonna shout out that. My boy Arbo, be sure to go check him out on Twitter. He said, if you're only interested in 2K, I'll say yes. If you play other games like I do, unless your MT pack luck is good, probably not. I agree. My team is the type of game mode where it has to be your primary game mode. It has to be when you hop on that PlayStation or Xbox, it has to be what you're gonna play in order to keep up. That's just what it is. That's just facts. Now, the answer, if you can build a competitive team, I 100% think you can. You might need a little bit of luck though. 2K has gave us a lot of options as far as no money spent. I think we had 2 hidden gems come out of Showdown. I think we also had 2 in salary cap. If I'm not mistaken, we got a hidden gem in Triple Threat Park. If we did the Triple Threat Park 5 win streak, we also got Ronnie Cycli, who still can play. Solid big. We also got Jalen Green, I think it was. I'm not familiar with the Jalen's. I'm not too familiar with these YNs, you feel me? But we got Jalen Green, I think it was, who's a really solid point guard who could play. If you play the game mode and you're halfway decent, you can get these cards and build a solid team. That's not even including all the 10 boxes we've gotten that, you know, could be finessed into something lucky, you know, who knows. And also, if you grind your domination, you get KCP who could play. Tim Duncan, not so much, but the MT and the rewards are big W's. Also not including, you know, breakout. Most dropped the method, which hasn't been patched, but it's been watered down a little bit. But if you took advantage of it while, you know, it was still hot, you could have got a lot of deluxe packs out of there with some free diamonds. So there was lots of ways to get diamond cards. Obviously no pink diamonds, but there's been tons of ways to get diamond cards to add to your squad for no money spent. Let me know if you disagree down below. I'll be happy to talk about it. All right, we got event updates, y'all. I'm the one that's gonna be completely honest with you guys, and I'm gonna admit when I was wrong. It doesn't look like no money spent players are gonna get Shay without a crazy grind. I thought maybe, just maybe, they might give it to us, but I'll admit I was wrong in that aspect. That does not mean this event is a whole L though. I still think there's lots of good to come from it. Tons of packs you could be getting. I still think Jaime Yaquez is a fucking goon. Also the legendary badge, just tons of positive come from this event. If you can't get Shay, it is an L, but it doesn't ruin the event for me. Here's what Lethal had to say about the update we got today as far as the challenges. Another long grind for 1 pink diamond skull and a bunch of golds, but open packs if you want Shay though. But there were some people in his tweets replying to this. Let's see what they had to say. I thought you weren't tweeting until Dark Matters came out. And then the Cube had said, wait a minute, what happened to that Dark Matters shit? Lethal, I'm just giving you a hard time, man, because Lethal tweeted the other day that if he got like 25 likes or something, he's going to be done tweeting until Dark Matters came out. And they're giving him a hard time about it in the tweets. Our boy RCA the Great dropped a secret sauce on us, big pause, on how to be successful in Triple Threat online. Everybody knows how hard it is to play Triple Threat online because your players just drop down anytime the other player drives to the rim. Here's how to prevent that. Hit L1 to the icon specific matchup on the court. Select the first opposite player you want to target. Then hit R2 till you get the off-ball defensive pressure. Put that on deny. Do that for each player on the court and your players won't drop anymore, or at least won't do so as easy. Also, if you're beat to the lane, always switch to the ball side to corner man. If you think he's gonna drop and make him stay out. You'll give up way less threes and your team will stay on their assignments and you don't have to worry about back cuts because that is not a feature in Triple Threat online. So if you don't already, go follow RCA the Great. He's one of the better minds in the 2K community. He always has some, you know, unique concepts. He used to drop really fire videos on YouTube. I don't think he does anymore, but still a great follow. Go follow him. And if you want, go check out that tweet so you can keep it stored in, just so you can remember how to do it. Another lethal tweet. Y'all are gonna start thinking I'm just like making these videos to talk shit about Lethal, but that's not what it is. I'm sure Lethal's a pretty good guy. But for once, me and Lethal agree on something. This is what he tweeted. 2K are the ones making high-end cards expensive. It's to make people open packs. Here's proof of 3 cards at the same price. It's JDDD works with MT sellers. First of all, that's kind of like a snitch, but okay. And knows 100% they don't bid up cards. So do I think it's 2K doing it? I don't know. I really don't. I don't want to be a sit on the fence, but I've had the same thing happen to me where every time I bid on a card, it's like somebody's outbidding me at the same exact price, like 4 times in a row. Like when I was going for LeBron and when I was going for Paul George, they're like outbidding me at the same exact price. It's almost like they're saying we're not gonna let one of these cards sell for anything less than this. So I've seen it happen tons of times. Am I gonna say it's 2K? That does get a little conspiracy-ish. I'm not gonna say it's not 2K, but somebody's doing it. And last but certainly not least, DBG dropped a new documentary today. If you have not seen it, go watch. As much people give DBG shit for being negative, he's one of the better, more creative minds in our community, and he always gives a good insight on how things actually work. I'm not going to give too much details on what he said because, you know, go watch the documentary. But I will say, as someone who is pretty positive about the game, he did put things in a different perspective from me. And when it comes to business, I don't believe in coincidence. So I think he's 100% right, and you should definitely go check it out. I'll leave that linked in the description and in the pinned comment. All right, and that is gonna wrap it up, y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me today. Y'all have been showing mad love on these news videos. Be sure to go follow all those people I mentioned in my tweets and let them know that you saw my video and you saw them on my video. As always, y'all be safe. Peace.